Welcome back, guys. CryptoFolite channel. Today, we'd like to talk with you in that type of podcast format about daily bias. So yes, it can be maybe the boring videos for the new users, but definitely maybe some insights will be useful for experienced traders. And I would like to share with some tips and some tricks what I personally use in my daily trades. First of all, guys, I'm not an English native speaker, so I made notes here to not skip some points what I mark it here. So I want to talk about a daily bias in trading and how personally I use some tricks. So it's not a rules, it's not some magic tricks, it's not some tips which make you millionaire tomorrow. So this is not of that type of channel where some fancy gurus promising you the millions. So use this, do this, and go and buy the Lambo tomorrow. No, guys, it doesn't work like this one. So I'm not a millionaire, and a lot of traders unfortunately mostly lose their money, and we see on social media mostly only successful stories. Unsuccessful story is not so popular, right? So it's not a bright, not a positive content, right? So nobody want to share their losses. So every day it's a new day and it's a new news, your personal mood, and we get a routine, we get a families, something happen on maybe your regular job. And if something happened in your regular job, you can't follow the same steps for your trades. So just be honest, right? So understanding and effectively analyzing the daily bias by some steps, it can be the critical aspect for successful day trader. And I want to start with just basics. What is daily bias? Daily bias represents a trader's perspective on the market for the next 24 hours. Yes, it sounds pretty simple, right? But sometimes it's so complicated. You open the news and trying to identify the only the potential direction of the price for some specific token for the next 24 hours, or maybe for the next 12 hours, based on the news, based on some forecasts, based on upcoming maybe FOMs or some Fed decision or reports, and the charts. Personal framework for making trading decisions and achieving that consistency in approach. What challenges associated with the daily bias? While daily bias is essential, many traders encounter difficulties such as formulating an accurate bias. So just be honest, there is no right or wrong bias. Just be honest, right? So for someone, some news will be bullish. For someone, some news will be bearish. And only by end of the day, we will see which one vision of that events or of that charts could be correct. The predicting market direction requires experience and analytical skills. Yes, I totally agree with this sentence because sometimes you can be so great with the charts, but you can be so bad with the macro news. Yes, just to be honest. Over-reliance on external opinions often undermines independent analysis. So sometimes you waking up, you check the charts, you check the news, and you build your personal ideas for this day. After that, you scroll the social media, scroll the YouTube, you scroll the Instagram, maybe some posts on X, and find out, wow, maybe this guy is right, I'm wrong. But guys, always follow your personal plan. And if you waking up and build your daily bias plan for today, just ignore the noise. So it's for me, it was like a mind shift because at the beginning, I scrolled it down almost 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. I scrolled down the social media, watched the videos, and trying to find which one I like more, right? But if I like some idea more, it doesn't mean this idea will be correct for my trades. So that's a fact. And if some guy, want to see the bullish news, you're definitely going to find that bullish news for today, because the social media is so huge, right? And a lot of posts. When you're trying to find some bearish predictions and bearish confirmations for today, you will find it. 100%, you will find it. Now the people at this current moment, for example, the Bitcoin trade around 96, if you need some bearish sign, we will drop to 50K, you will find it. You will find a lot of charts, a lot of logical confirmations why we should drop to 50K. If you look in some bullish one, you definitely find the 100K and the 50. It's not enough. You will find another stories where some expert will share the idea about a BTC will go 100% to 1 million this year. You will find it. And they will look so logical. But only the end of 2025 will show us which one is correct, which one is not. And the same idea is for daily trades, for daily routine. If you want to open longs today, you will find a million ideas which show you direction long. If you're in a bad mood or you hate some talking, right? You FOMO, you find a lot of confirmation for the short. The same people posting a lot of short posts about the XRP just recently. You need to split the daily buys and the market narratives. For example, what is narrative? A narrative can be in general. So in 2023, at the beginning of 2024, we saw the narrative of AI. Almost every single AI token pump it. So it was a narrative, but it was not a daily buys. That's why, guys, if you find some meta, especially for meme tokens, for example, the cats, maybe the cats will pump in the next few months. We can't know. Maybe the dogs, maybe the frogs again, maybe some camels, right? It's a meta, it's a narrative. What the people talk about now mostly, but it's not identify the daily buys, and especially not the weekly buys and the monthly buys, right? That's why I try to split these two things. And if you find some narrative and you're sure, so for example, the real world asset sector can be the next narrative. You focus on that narrative, but choose some tokens for your daily analysis from that sector. And some sectors will perform better, some later, right? Because it's impossible. All sectors will pump at the same time. So it's impossible, not enough liquidity. This is a two concept what you have to split it. And your daily buys is more like a trader personal forecast of the market direction for today or for the week. But market narrative is like wider. It's a storyline where the people push it forward for 1 week, for 1 month, for a half year, for the 2 years, for example. So this is a market narrative. So what steps to develop the robust daily buys? How do I start my day routine when I open the charts? And I will make another video about this one, maybe show you step by step on the charts. So first of all, I pay attention for the liquidity. So for me, personal liquidity is the key. Also, you have to know, and it's just my personal opinion, no matter what system do you use, it can be the ICT, it can be the price action basic one, it can be just the basic technical analysis, it can be the high Kanashi candles, it can be the line charts, I don't know, CRT, I don't know. You can call the system whatever you want, but the chart is only one. And I try identify the levels where the liquidity concentrated. So I use, like daily, weekly, monthly open. I shared the video about this one indicator. It's totally for free. Also, I use just a simple previous high, previous day high, previous day low, and sessions. So I identify the London session opening and the New York session. So I sleep while the Asia session trades, so I can't trade Asia. So I just open the chart and try to identify the previous day high, previous day low, and to identify the sessions. So that's for me, it's a key, definitely the key. And trying to identify the imbalances. So liquidity and favorable gaps. That's it. After that, yes, I open my indicator set and try identify the global zones. So for example, this can be the take profit indicator. I use on a daily. It's for swing trades on a 12-hour time frame. But I never use the take profit indicator for 1-hour time frame trades. Never. So no makes sense. Then I use the money power indicator, which show me where the main money inflow into that tokens for today, for example. And if I see just like example, if I see the Asia session sweep the previous high, most likely if anyway we are in a long direction, London can sweep the low of Asia if I don't see the new money inflow. If I see the Asia sweep the previous high and I see the money outflow, most likely the London session will be bearish one. But it doesn't mean the New York session will be bearish too. No, maybe we're gonna sweep the high, then on London session we drop it down, maybe at the middle of Asia session, then going sideways, and New York session will continue rally with a new money inflow, which I can track with money power indicator. I determine the structure. About the structure, about order flow, about all of that terminology, I will make for sure the few free videos, guys. I just need the time, all content always will be for free. So structure is high highs, high lows, so pretty simple, right? The structure show me their direction, right? But one more time, the sessions, the time, the liquidity pools just show you the global structure and the local one. So if weekly time frame we are in the uptrend, daily we are in the uptrend, 12 time frame we are in the uptrend structure, no makes sense trying to open short, right? So you will get a stop loss. Of course, you can trade on 1-hour time frame, on 15-minute time frame, and open shorts in an uptrend structure, but it's a counter trend. So just be careful. Pay attention to reactions at the K levels. So the K levels I already explained to you is previous day high, previous day low, sessions open, and daily, weekly, monthly opens also. This is what I use personally. Order flow, I showed you a lot of examples on the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame, when we form some like order flow, the structure down, we're going down. So sooner or later, guys, it can be the 5-minute time frame, 1-hour time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame. We'll come back mostly and close all of that order flow structure. Because every single candle, it's someone main stop loss. It can be the weekly or 5-minute time frame. The structure absolutely the same. It's just a pattern. It's just an algorithm. It's just a copy paste. What happened on the 5-minute time frame will happen on a weekly time frame. Just the same, absolutely the same formation of the candles. So next one, I pay attention for the news. Definitely, I pay attention for the news. I track a lot of news, and I try to filter that news, and I pay attention for the Forex Factory economic calendar. I use Forex Factory. You can use any other sources. You can use the TradingView, for example, the upcoming news for today. You can filter which one is more important, which one is less important, so track it. And in which country, for example. Everyone mostly focus on United States. So just to be honest. About the news, I also will post another video. So we'll talk about how do I work with the news. So it's really important things. And the news, you have to look not only from the Twitter, because it's not that, it's yellow press. It's not that news what can affect the market. So use the macro for the day. Also mark the invalidation idea. So mark the mainly volatility days of this week, and mark your targets, and mark invalidation. Without invalidation, guys, no makes sense to analyze the week or the day. So you waking up, you looking at the daily chart, and you try to identify if we going down, I will open long, but always you need to use that but. If I will open long, but if we drop under some level, I close the chart, accept my stop loss, and that's it. So my daily bias was wrong. No need to, after that drop in stop loss, rush, hurry up, and open another trade. No, maybe you just identified a daily bias, daily direction wrong for today. Don't worry, just accept this stop loss and move on. Close the charts, take a pause, and move on. If for one token, maybe for another token, your daily bias will be correct. Every single time, you have to build a plan and invalidation of that plan. So just a few words about a confidence and the discipline. For me, it's really important because if like I told you before, if I identify some levels, if I build a plan for today, I try to ignore all noise around and not watch all of that videos about this token. I can watch, I can watch another tokens, right? I can watch a lot of other news. But if I have a plan today, trade DYDX, and I made a plan, my zones, my levels for DYDX for today, I stick to my plan and just ignore all content around about this token. Of course, guys, at the beginning, you need to watch some videos, you need to watch some trades, some ideas, definitely, 100%. Or you can watch that ideas after that. So after your trade. So when you open trade or when you close the trade, especially when you close the trade, you can rewatch some videos about this one. Maybe find some mistakes, what you did or what you did right. Maybe find some confirmation of your idea. But no makes sense to watch 100 videos for today or check the 100 charts of that DYDX if you plan to trade this token, because it's just a noise. There will be the 7, you want to open long, but there will be the 5 ideas bullish one and the 20 bearish one, and you can change your mind. And it can be the right or wrong. We can't know right in a moment. But guys, you will never get an experience and you will never grow in that trading games if you will not make your own mistakes, then analyze your mistakes and move forward. So that's the point. So trust the process, trust your analysis, and maybe listen some people who do you trust. So yes, even if this guy who do you trust today bearish and you bullish, just put your analysis first. So stick to your plan, stick to your discipline process, and try to avoid some emotion. No matter it's some positive emotion when you open trading, it's going in the right direction or not. And always, guys, if you build a plan for today trades on 5-minute time frame, so you open trade here and I will close the trades here, you should close your trades here. And if the price go higher, you took a profit, close the chart, and respect this day, respect the chart, and finish the day with your family, enjoy your end of the day. No makes sense to open another trade trying to catch that percentage of potential gains because you can lose all your gains just with the next few stop losses. So guys, I hope you like this format. I hope we will talk more and I will share some ideas, some tips just in this podcast format, and I hope you like this video. Guys, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button, write please in a comment what the next time you would like to hear in this type of videos, and don't forget join my free Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.